Welcome, it's King Lizzard on Xbox One with Forza Motorsport 6 racing action from Watkins Glen. Now this is part of the Career Race series and it's part of the Challenger series in sports compact coupes. And once again I'm driving that MAZDA MX-5 D400 tune that I put together for this race. This is actually the only series of races, this Challenger series of races, that I drive the same car throughout the championship. Every other race I've been doing from the game, I've actually been tuning a new vehicle and switching to that new vehicle in each of the races. That way you guys get to see a lot more of the vehicles on offer, their internal view modes and stuff, and also get to watch them back in the replay, see how great they look. So once again, racing in the game's expert mode, which is the third level of hardness. So basically it's unbeatable AI, then it's pro, then it's expert AI, so third difficulty. Highly experienced racers is the one below that, and I'm actually finding I'm beating those far too easy, which is why I've switched into expert mode, because I'm finding that a lot more challenging. So far I've managed to squeeze myself up into 5th place before the end of the first lap, which is pretty cool. First place car always seems to get a mile ahead of everyone in these expert races. Normally first and second place. In this case, second place is kind of tied up with this back end group from the first place vehicle, which is strange because normally they're up together quite close. I guess he's making his way there now, so I need to pin these guys down pretty quick or they're going to leave me for dead and leave me with this kind of lingering pack in 3rd, 4th and 5th. Obviously the sooner I can get ahead and get some distance between these guys behind me, the more guaranteed spot I've got of a podium place at the end of the finish. Now in Forza Motorsport 6, actually in order to advance on each of the race series or challenges if you like from the career, you only have to get 3rd place. You don't have to get 2nd or 3rd. Obviously I'm always trying to get 2nd and 3rd, 2nd and 3rd, 1st place, but it's proving quite difficult in this expert mode. I'll get the odd race, but the majority of the time I'm finished 2nd and 3rd, which I don't mind because I'm getting a really challenging race experience. As time moves on, obviously I'll get better, but also what I'm doing is I'm not choosing the best cars I possibly can. I'm choosing a car I like the look of, or a car that I'm very interested in checking out because it's new to the game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the greatest car for that particular circuit. So you may see me get into trouble or get into sticky situations because I've got quite a slow moving car on a fast circuit, for instance, or I've got a very fast car on a very technical circuit. All learning by experience, shall we say, as I'm going here at the moment. So it's not too bad a track. Obviously D400 isn't the fastest class, so controlling this vehicle is not too much of a hassle. I managed to get a little bit of a break away from that group behind with 3rd, 4th and 5th in, but I'm kind of stuck, and 2nd obviously, but I'm kind of stuck somewhere in the middle between 1st place and 3rd place, and I'm not so sure at this point if I'm going to catch 1st place. I've got a pretty good lead there. Mind you, I am reeling him in. He might have made a mistake there or two. I haven't got long though, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. Now, after this race, I do actually have the race replay, for which I will remain silent and let you guys watch in peace. And he's kind of keeping his distance from me here a little bit. But this is quite a good car to jump into that sports compact series race. It is a D-class race, so I configured this beastie up to 400, and it's actually pretty competent car to get you through that series. I didn't have to retry at any point in any of these races. It kind of got me there in a podium place every time, which is pretty cool. So we're creeping around this track. He's got quite a bit more distance on me. He's definitely got the speed on me there. I managed to get 5, almost 6 seconds off my last time there. Be interesting to see if I can keep that into the finish anyway. There he is, all the way at the top there. Quite a nasty left-hander coming up here. Do really need to play this carefully. He'll be up on the grass and off the track in no time. And back into the straight, which is where he's going to get the advantage on me. Now if you're a multi-tiered player like me, I mean, I walked into the game, I think I had something like, I think it was 15 cars I got at the time I owned the game. So if you've got kind of a decent number of tiers, you'll at least get a chunk of cars to start the game with when it's released on Friday. So that is the end of the race. Managed to sneak in a second there. That was quite hard work. First place kind of blew me away. I'll let you chaps watch the replay, and ladies watch the replay. I'll say thank you for watching. Please do remember to rate and subscribe. Take care, enjoy the show.
One